This is a 1997 Acura TL, and yes, it is a classic car because it's from 97. This car costs $4,000, and we're gonna turn it into the ultimate daily driver. Now, it may look good from the distance, but it is a little rough around the edges. But this is Todd's car, so let him tell you all about it.
This car, being as old as it is, does have a few issues, but the most pressing problem is definitely the paint. The clear coat's peeling all along these pillars right here, and the worst part for sure is the trunk. I mean, the clear coat is coming off by just rubbing it with my bare fingers, so we got to do something about that today.
Step 1, removal. Now to fix all that clear coat, Todd got online and kept getting a bunch of ads for wipe-on clear coat. It's called Poppy's Patina, and this is a kit that they actually sell where it comes with a wax and grease remover and a wipe-on clear coat. The first step before we apply this stuff is to go ahead and clean that area up, but the whole car is pretty generally dirty, so we're just going to take it to a car wash instead. Alright Todd, so you just got this car in October. How'd you come across this beauty of a car?
Well, first, naturally, I got T-boned by a Jeep Wrangler at an intersection in my old car. And so, basically, immediately after that, I started looking on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw this car, and it was listed as a 1997 Acura. That was the only information about it. And the only picture was of the trunk and all the clear coat falling off of it. So I clicked on it, just interested to see what was going on, and, well, it was a 97 Acura TL, like we said, with 67,000 miles, and he had it listed at $6,500. But I noticed it had been sitting for almost a month on Marketplace, and he wasn't getting any traction on it whatsoever. I lowballed him pretty bad. I sent him an offer. I was like, hey man, I got $4,000. And he said, after thinking about it, yeah, come get it tomorrow. And I was like, okay. We checked the Carfax. It wasn't
low enough.
Yeah, should have offered 3. But we checked the Carfax. 1 minor accident, clean title, good service history, only 2 owners before me. Immaculate service history, timing belt done, suspension all taken care of, 4 new tires. Really just ready to rock as soon as I bought it. So it's not at 67,000 miles anymore, it's at almost 71,000. And after 4,000 miles, no issues at all.
Now it is to note that this car truly is a cream puff. And I mean, it's immaculate on the inside. This thing hardly looks farted in to begin with, till now. This dude even has pillows in the back.
How you doing, Bob? Good, how are you? Let's see.
The clear coat on the back is really bad, so I think we're going to use these to see how much we can actually get off before we actually start on it. So we got a pretty decent amount off of the trunk of the car. We got some big islands removed, and we can see just how much removed by how much is on Todd's car now. Maybe we can get some off at the shop. All right, so I got my own high horsepower blower, but then this truck just rolled up. Either something really cool is about to come out of it, or something not that cool. Oh, I have it switched to on. Maybe turn it, take it off. Is it working a little bit better?
Are you getting more than, oh my. Are you getting more than clear coat off? I think you are.
No.
Look.
That's base paint, base layer.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just residue from the clear coat. Now the kit came with some great Scotch-Brite, so we're gonna go ahead and start sanding down these areas. Really just trying to rough it up, scuff it up, and get as much of that old clear coat off as we can. Time to get Todd's car all dirty. Now after scuffing all of the areas like these top pillars, the entire trunk has now been scuffed, and we got a lot of that stuff actually off of it, which is great because we're kind of concerned about how much of that clear coat was on top. So we do have a good, nice area to work with. And the driver's side, all knocked down too. Up next, we got this wax and grease remover. Let's go ahead and remove all that wax and grease, and then Todd's gonna come behind me and dry it off. Danger, could cause cancer, eye irritation, repeated exposure, toxic to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. Oh, brother.
It's perfectly clear.
Stop it, don't do that. Yeah. Back off of my side, dog. Let's do this a couple of times. Now the next step is to go ahead and take this wipe-on clear coat. We're gonna shake the poop out of it, because that's what it said to do, hopefully.
Verbatim said that.
Verbatim, shake the poop out of it. This is gonna be an 8-to-1 mixing ratio. 8 parts of this stuff, 1 part that stuff. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay. We don't know the full product yet. We don't know the full finish. Let's see how it turns out. Now it's just gonna be perfect patina finish encapsulated with clear coat underneath it. I'll tell you what, it does look shiny though.
Yeah.
Look right there.
Yeah. That's good. We just sealed it, it's fine.
Okay, well here's another thing. So it doesn't look that good on the trunk. Let me blow off a lot of the clear coat.
Mm-hmm.
It may have been repainted bad. That might not just be original paint. Who knows? But we didn't go as hard on this top side right here. We did it way less.
Yeah.
It doesn't look any better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because in the video that they had, the burnt clear coat, which looked very similar to this, and these edges,
They
looked way better. I mean, it was a black Chevy, so I don't know if that has any sort of thing to do with it, but...
It's not a Chevrolet.
Yep. It's not a Chevy.
Not a Chevy.
But this part, like where the paint is, looks great.
That's what these tests are for.
Now you know.
Now you know. Okay. All right. Well, this has to sit for about 24 hours. We can add another coat. So let's come back and see what it looks like in 24 hours.
The next day.
Well, it's been over 24 hours. Let's take a look at it. Now, I will warn you, whenever we apply this stuff, we quickly found out that some of those spots we're working on will not end up clearing up at all. But we wanted to see how it turns out. So this is the end result. It looks okay. Okay, it doesn't look okay. You can tell right here, these little patches where we didn't go through the base coat, but we also didn't go through the existing clear coat. It looks phenomenal. Now, some of these Arctic ice climate continents right here, or really moon surface, is the leftover clear that was actually fading and burning up. And we don't believe that this is actually the OEM clear because of how bad it actually is. Clear doesn't typically separate from base coat that badly to where you can blow it off unless it's been repainted. And it does look like this has been repainted. Now, watching the Poppy's Patina's video, we did see that they actually applied clear coat over something similar to this, maybe not as bad, and it almost virtually went away. Not the case in ours. It is very smooth, I will give it that. That is very impressive. So the trunk doesn't look that good. Obviously, we probably didn't sand down these areas enough, and we believe that the base coat underneath this actually was already beginning to get a little thin, maybe just due to time and not being protected by the clear coat, or maybe somebody was pressing a little too hard on the gray Scotch Brite. But we figured if we're sanding down and we're trying to get past this old clear coat, maybe an aggressive sand would work, and it kind of did in certain areas. Now coming over to the pillars, again, this area no longer dull, it looks phenomenal. Just the areas where the burnt out clear coat is now perfectly encapsulated underneath a nice layer of actual clear. Now we can plainly see where we stop with the Poppy's Patina clear coat, and it's right about here. Ideally, we'd probably have to sit here, wet sand this down. The rest of the car is a little bit dull and shy, and so it's definitely due for a paint correction. But with the new clear coat, there's a visible difference from new and old clear coat. Now these top rails are kind of proof that maybe we didn't actually do something wrong and maybe just we expected too much out of Poppy's patina or their entire process. We can see in these lightly failing clear coat areas, we did a fairly mild kind of touch up with the gray Scotch-Brite. Poppy's patina does say on certain areas of failing clear coat, if it's really bad, to use 600 grit sandpaper. We did not do that, but I'm not confident that 600 grit sandpaper would have gotten through some of this burnt clear of how thick it is. But I will say, again, in the areas that we actually did do it maybe correct, it turned out fairly decent. The pearl shine of this blue really comes through with that new top of clear coat on. But I will say Poppy's patina might be onto something with this quick and easy clear coat application. I think we just expected a little too much out of it. We can clearly see right here, this pearl blue metallic pearlescent flake of disco-ness looks great underneath that new clear coat top. Now obviously we can see in the unprepped areas, extremely dirty, so let's clean it to go get the full effect. So as you can tell, the car looks pretty good in the sunlight. And when you're right up on it, you can tell. But when you're like right back here, it's pretty good. Now there are streaks when we use the microfiber applicator pad, just going back and forth in an overlapping motion. We made sure to adhere by the instructions and not touch any area that we've clear coated after 30 seconds because it will already start to tack up and it would ruin the finish. So the fact that you can still see a little bit of streaks going back and forth, almost like tiger striping if you're spray painting a can, isn't the best, but it's really hard to tell. I think with a little bit of thorough wet sanding, if this did turn out pretty well, it would do the car justice. Now with it all cleaned up in the sunlight, again, top is looking great. Looks nice and uniform from the top of this over to the areas, but it's the burnt clear coat and doesn't look the best. Now I'd like to preface that I'm not sponsored in any way by Poppy's patina. Todd bought this kit for his car, and we want to see if that we could help restore this paint back to its former glory. And it kind of did, but at the same time, it definitely didn't. I feel like Poppy's patina definitely made it seem like this would be the end-all be-all, solve all of our problems. We'll share a little bit of that responsibility and say that we didn't do the best prep on some of these more harder, sun-faded clear coat areas. The Poppy's patina kit for this finish ended up costing $165 plus shipping and handling. So stay tuned to see how we end up correcting this correction. And as always guys, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the next episode.